Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. It's been a while. So thank you for coming to another chaotic live stream. I'm actually starting in this room because I wanted to actually be able to talk to you guys before we have the chaos that you may be used to from the birds, because it has been a little while. So I wanted to actually be able to say what's been going on and catch up and things, and then we'll go in the other room and get some birdies out and have some usual chaos and noise and everything. Welcome. Welcome to my lovely YouTube channel members and Patreon backers as well. Special welcome to you guys too. It has been a little bit of time since we've done a live stream. It's actually been about 3 months since my last one, and I'm sure that regular viewers will understand why, because certain topics have been difficult to discuss. But here we are, and if I'm being honest, I'm actually a little bit nervous because I'm a bit rusty, a bit out of practice for doing live streams, but I'm sure it's going to be the usual chaotic nonsense that we have here. So I thought that we would just catch up on a few things, and you might be able to hear Fish in the background. He's getting very excited. Welcome, Lesson of Voltron. Yes, so where to even start? Because it has been a while. David did a live stream maybe last month, I think, a month before, something like that. And we're going to kind of alternate them a little bit. So we're thinking maybe doing taking it in turns to do a live stream a month, because obviously we share the same flock. We have the same kind of things going on, and when you have 2 in 1 month, we're just kind of repeating the same stuff. So it might make it a little bit more interesting for anyone who does want to join us for a live stream to kind of tune in and that kind of thing. So let's see, what have I got on my little list? Today is Louis, our one-legged green chiconier's birthday. He's 5 today. It was Kipling, his boyfriend's birthday the other day, who's also 5. But little Louis is 5 years old and tearing up the town and just generally being very cheeky. So that is very nice. He's had plenty of fun before the live stream, actually, because we actually went out to lunch today with some friends and their dog. We went out to this Mediterranean sort of Turkish Greek style restaurant, had a very lovely, very big meal. So I'm quite tired now, but we came back and I wanted to kind of do some stuff with the birds before we jumped on the live. So Lou and Kip have had loads of recall. Olive and Charlie have had loads of recall as well, just to get some of that energy out. But Louis loves his recall. He just really adores training and stuff like that. I probably won't get them out for this live stream just because it is my first one in 3 months. I would prefer slightly less chaos, although as we know, there's going to be chaos one way or another. Hi Cherry, welcome. So yes, it's Louis' birthday. He's a special boy. He didn't get anything special for the day because they are just spoiled every single day. That's all I spend my money on. So yes, he is now 5. So all of the flock are now 5, I think, or 6. They're all quite similar ages. So if you haven't been catching up on our content, just a little reminder is I recently put out a brand new sprouting video, because my previous sprouting video did quite well. Welcome, the Shana77. My previous sprouting video did quite well, but I sprout differently now. I use different apparatus, so to speak. So I wanted to do an updated guide, and it took me a really long time to actually put it together. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, I put that out. So if that's something you would like to learn more about, do go and give it a watch. And David, the parrot teacher, if you didn't know already, because for some reason some people don't know, he's my partner, he lives with me, and he shares the flock with me. He actually put out a really cool series recently, which is the Core Skills series. I think there's about 7 videos in the series, which looks at all the different kinds of things that are core skills for your bird to teach them. So after this live stream, I highly recommend going over to the Parrot Teachers channel, and you can learn more about what core skills you should train with your bird. And as usual, if anybody has any parrot care questions, anything you'd like to ask me throughout this live stream, just drop it in the chat. And if for any reason I don't answer your question, because it's hard to keep up with the chat sometimes, just repeat it again and I will answer it. But that's what we like to do on these live streams, just kind of live answer any of your questions and things like that. just so we can, help. How is Kip doing? Kip has been under a period of stress recently. We are trying to work out exactly what is triggering him. Kipling's a funny one. If you don't know, Kipling is one of our rehomed crimson-bellied conures. He is a very sensitive little flower, as many crimsons are, but he is exceptional in that skill. And he does struggle with changes and stress and things like that. And we do a lot of descents with our birds and we try and keep stress to a minimum, but sometimes a variety of things stack up just like they would for us humans. And so we're trying to work through that and work out what exactly actually causing this problem. So far we have identified that he is molting. He is a little bit hormonal, nothing too wild, but that is there. We had a delivery of a new bird item in the bird room, which I'll show you in an upcoming video. It's quite a big one, and that may have caused some stress. Weird lighting changes with the weird weather we've been having. There was a change in routine because I was dog sitting for somebody, and the routines were a little bit different. I love him to bits, but he is a very challenging bird. And we're just working through it. But one of the things that we did introduce is Tulsi tea, which is what we introduced when he first came to us. And it is very good at helping the body to cope with and process stress. It's called an adaptogenic kind of herb or flower, whichever you prefer to call it. And that has definitely helped him, as well as just keeping him busy, keeping him active and that kind of thing. But yeah, he's a good boy. He was just enjoying some scritches and recall and stuff with me just before this live stream. So yeah, Kip's doing all right. He's just Kipling and we love him for it, but he's a very cheeky boy. So when we go in the other room, I will kind of maybe show you the birds in the cages or something like that, and then we'll get some birdies out and see how everybody's doing. What else have I got on my list? Yeah, I'll talk a bit more about those in the other room. And just a reminder for anybody who would like to support us, we do have our Patreons where you can get exclusive videos, not on YouTube, from both David and me. You can get discounts, 50% off our courses for our business Best Behaved Birds. And you can also get exclusive sneaky peek updates before anybody else. There's a couple of things coming up there. So you've already kind of announced and that kind of thing. Welcome, Susan. And we can also, one of the biggest perks that a lot of people really love is our Discord server. It's a private server for members only, and you can join to chat with lots of friendly parrot owners around the world. It's a non-judgmental, safe space where you can ask questions, share photos, make friends, and that kind of thing. And hi to Mushu as well. Hope he's on his best behaviour today. Fingers crossed. So I think in a moment I'm going to transfer all my stuff to the other room. I will warn you though, when we go in the other room, you may want to mute me or put on headphones temporarily, because as we know, it is a little bit noisy in the other room when they know that we're live streaming. When we're not live streaming or when we're not filming, generally speaking, they're pretty good. But when we are talking or anything like that, they're like, wow, noise. Let's do noise too. Noise is awesome. So they might be cheeky. But I think what we might do is maybe get Fish out first. And we can talk about how Fish has been doing, because I know some people have been asking me with everything that's happened, how Fish is getting on and stuff. So I thought maybe we could show you him. Fish is already out, is he? Well, that's quite convenient then, isn't it? So let's make our way into the other room. I don't know how I'm going to carry all this stuff. Maybe I'll leave you with David for a moment and I'll carry all this stuff because I also need to hide my camera, because not everybody needs to see the entirety of my house. So let's go in the other room and let's go and see some birdies, because you're not really here for me. You're here for the birds, aren't you? So let's make our way in to the other room where... Dun, 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 dun. We've got the birdies. So let's say hello to everybody before I sit down. We have got Chunky Charlie and Sweet Baby Olive. Yeah, Birdie Bird. I love you. Yeah, Birdie Bird. Then we've got, if you're wondering what that is, that's acrylic that we put on top. It's see-through. Got corner protectors that protects their toes from anyone who's not allowed to land on there. So we've got Lou and Kip in there. What'd you do? And then We've got Pickles and Scampi. Oh, it's really making myself like seasick. We've got Pickles and Scam. Hiya. You guys can come out later, maybe. We'll see. All right, let's set you down here with David and with Fish while I go and grab everything that I've left in the other room. There you go. Entertain everyone.
Yeah. Fish is currently busy on the desk. Oh. You can do it for everyone. Snap your beak for everyone. Not that interested, are we?
Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. Who's that big boy? Who's that big boy?
He's on the desk.
He wants to go on the desk.
The patrol next to the laptop.
He's going to patrol. Oh, yeah. Down there. Hi, Mr. Teeny. Hi, EA. Let's have a look. Okay, I will answer your question in a moment. But as I said, because I've come in the other room now.
That's like magic, isn't it?
It is magical. But it is. Okay, bear with. Can I interest you in saying hello to everybody?
I did that.
What are you doing? Right.
Shushy.
Here he is. Uh-oh. Here he is. It's the big boy. It's the big nasty boy.
That's a big man.
He's huge. Say hello. Say hello. Well, everyone can see your big nostrils. Where are you? Whoa. Say, welcome, everyone.
There's little feet when he gets there as well.
Little tappy feet. Little snaps. Little taps. He's a big nasty boy. Putting on a lovely show for everybody. That's lovely, that is. So in answer to your question, EA, we don't really believe in the bluffing stage. It's one of those mythical things that's kind of been made up for parrots that is... The bluffing stage is like usually during sexual maturity, and people say, oh, you know, my bird's like testing my limits now and stuff. And I'm not saying that this is what's happening in your case, but what does happen is when birds are babies, they kind of... Did you want to answer this one, Fish, or shall I do it? Have you seen what he's doing? No. When birds are babies, some people, not you, but some people will kind of do whatever they want with them because the babies don't really protest too much. They kind of get away with it. But when birds start reaching sexual maturity, they get a bit older, they get a bit life experience. Is kind of known as the bluffing stage, where birds will sort of test you and show you these kind of, I'm going to bite you, but I'm not behaviours. And it's more of like a precursor to, I'm not super comfortable with what you're doing. And we really want to kind of respect those situations where our birds are kind of saying, I'm not comfortable, and work out why, and give them opportunities to say no to interaction and stuff. So the bluffing stage, oh dear.
You guys feel left out, didn't treat you?
I think so.
You're angry, don't treat you. You're supposed to be having your later.
Olive says now.
You're getting one each and that's it. It's not rewarding you for being noisy.
So yeah, I'm tempted to make a video on the bluffing stage at some point, but I know that a lot of like old school people are going to come for me, and I don't know if I've got the patience for it at the moment. So I don't know whether that answered your question or not. The bluffing stage is not really a thing in our opinion. It's more about just working out what your bird is trying to communicate with you. And if you need any help with that, drop me a message. But yeah, as I said, guys, if you have any burning questions about parrot care in between screaming, I will answer them for you. Or if there's any conversation topics that you would like to ask us, we are here to help. I would like to have a bird with me, but Fish is such a daddy's boy. Should we talk about Fish, maybe? He's been doing... You come in. He's a baby's come in. He's been doing all right. He is slightly less obsessive with his reflection now, but he does still love himself on the computer screen because he is such a gorgeous man. I mean, you can't really blame him, to be honest. He is very handsome. So He's still not eating his fresh food much, but he will eat his dry food, and he's not just reliant on poor quality dry food anymore. You know, the really like high value stuff. He will eat normal kind of dry food now, which is good. He is playing with toys a little bit, but again, as we've kind of said on a few of our posts, he's not like back to normal, so to speak, since everything's happened. He is still very much missing cockatiel company, and it's very difficult for us because we're in a difficult position of what do we do for him in terms of meeting his needs, because he gets a little bit of comfort from the conures, but not a huge amount. And, you know, we can't just have endless cages of cockatiels that may or may not be friends with him, because we just don't have the space right now. It's not something we can accommodate where we are. So yes, that's where we're at with him. But, you know, as you can see, he's happy enough, and he loves company with David, and he will come and play with Mummy if David's not available. Go to your poopy bum. But yes, he's doing all right. So he's going to sit up there and bark probably, and probably show his big head, which is very cute. Definitely give sprouting a go. It's not as scary as it seems. I know it seems a bit intimidating if you've never done it before. It does take a few goes to get it right, but it's definitely worth it for the health of your birds. If you get human grade sprouts, then you can eat them too, and they're very, very healthy. But you can also start with soaking. Dave's got a great video on soaking if you haven't done anything like that previously, and you can give that a go instead. What'd you do? Oh my goodness. I would do some live training with the fish, but that is actually one of the things that he's struggling with as well, is he's not super motivated to train. He does like millet and hemp seeds and stuff, and he has started foraging for them now, because for a long time he wouldn't forage for anything. But in terms of training, David can get like 1 or 2 reps out of him.
5 max, really.
If he's really in the mood, like 5 max, but normally about 1 or 2, and then he's just like not interested. So it's definitely been an interesting journey. Definitely haven't lost your voice though, but I think that in time I will make a couple of different videos, one on how parrots process grief, and then maybe one on humans. If I can get through a video about crying, that would be something short of a miracle. But if that is something that you would find valuable, let me know. Obviously, it's a very difficult topic, difficult things to talk about. Not everybody wants to watch that sort of content. I don't really necessarily want to make it because it's difficult to talk about. But if it's going to help people, then I am willing to give it a go. Same with the bluffing video, but I need to word it in such a way to not attract certain commenters, because I know what people are like. Susan, yeah, you are the sprouting queen, and the easy sprouter is absolutely, like as it says, the easiest way to sprout. Is so quick compared to the other sprouting jars. If you're in the US, it's loads cheaper than anywhere else. So if you can get your hands on that, it couldn't be much easier, to be honest, and it is possible to do with the right kind of setup and just making sure you get the right kind of seeds and grains and things as well. So that is what I would recommend. Mike Dawn, welcome. My conure holds on to the top of my ear. Doesn't bite, just holds on. Do you mean like sort of gently grasping? Like, are you fine with it? Or is it like I have attached myself to your ear and it hurts and I won't let go? Let me know. Conures are strange though. They have a lot of strange behaviours, and I think that's why they're so endearing, because they're just comical, aren't they? And they're just daft. And
they do like ears as well, in one form or another. I like, sometimes it's disgusting to like clean my ears, which I don't really
encourage
appreciate
that at all,
unless it's clean already.
I'm also just going to show everyone fish right now because he's been really cute, and he is doing. You're going to stop doing it because I'm showing everyone. You are, aren't you?
That's what he mostly does. He likes to sit on my shoulder. He likes to preen. He likes to be petted, and he'll go to the desk and play. Then he'll go back up, and then he'll ask for more pets, and that's his like routine at the moment. That's what he likes to do.
And yeah, he'll just sit and he'll do his big preens and stuff. He has been on the floor with me a couple of times and stuff, and that kind of thing. But yeah, it's just his behaviour isn't normal, but it's getting better. So that's something. Welcome, Iris. Welcome. So yeah, that's what's been going on with fish. And he's doing all right. He's just.
What do you want? You might have drink here.
Is that what David's drink? Maybe fish will go in shortly, and we'll have somebody else out for a little bit. and you can see some more of the birdies. But as I said, Lou and Kip aren't coming out today, just because they have already been out before this anyway to do the recall, but it's just going to be absolutely chaotic. Who should we have out next? Should we have Olive and Char for a bit, or should we have Pickles and Scampi? What do you think?
I mean, what's easier for me is Pickles and Scampi.
Well, we'll do Olive and Charlie a little bit later in the outing. In the live stream.
I'll put them back in about 5 minutes then.
Okay, so what else have I got on my list that I was going to talk about? Thank you very much, Casing Emporia 6. It's very, very kind of you. You don't have to do that, but thank you. And thank you for the exercise pair. I need to do some of that after having a really big, delicious Mediterranean meal today. I'm very full and tired. But yeah, thank you very much for coming. It's very, very generous of you. Thank you very much. And Olive and Charlie will be out a little bit later on in the live stream to cause chaos and probably stamp all over the keyboard and do all sorts. Oh, Fish, hang on. We're going to be able to secretly show what Fish is up to right now. Oh, he's having some petty pets. Little man. Now he's been told off. So what birds do, I'm sure you guys know. Just like they're desperate. Yeah, and they'll ask for it a minute later. Louis, yeah, he is very adorable. So what I also want to talk about is molting. So all of the birds bar fish are currently molting. So there are feathers everywhere. The two aggiest birds at the moment are Olive and Pickles. They are having like the harsher of the molts currently. Like they're more into their molts. They both look really scruffy, especially Olive, and they're just a little bit more tetchy, which is normal for a bird that's molting because it's uncomfortable. It's high energy. It just requires a lot from their bodies to lose all these feathers and make them again. Exactly. So that's been interesting. Let me know in the comments in the live chat if your birds are currently molting or if they're not, because obviously not all birds molt at the same time. Case in point is Fish. He is not molting at all.
Oh dear.
That bonking set everybody off. Right, Charlie. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, would you guys like to see a little rollover session? A little charge. We'll do that before Pickles and Scampi come out. Let me know in the chat. Would you like to see David do some rolling over training with Charlie? Because it is actually really adorable. And I know that you're going to love it, aren't you? Olive's currently bouncing. I don't know if you can see that. Where are you? Olive! Do you want to put him in then?
Like this, it's a nice round number, so it's easy to remember.
I know, but I'm just like standing here waiting for you. So, David is just popping fish in. And as I've already kind of mentioned, if you have seen Kipling being big light on. If you've seen Kipling being scruffy in the background, we've kind of already addressed he's got some stress issues at the moment. So let me try and get the camera set up so you can actually see what's going on.
Already?
Where's the angle?
You stay away quickly first to get your attention. Away. He's already ready. Okay, you ready? Roll over, Charlie. Roll over, Charlie. Oh, stretch. Roll over, Charlie. That's good enough for the first one.
I think I might come over your shoulder.
He's normally a lot more enthusiastic, so we'll see if we can get a good one today.
Let's try this.
There comes Ollie. Just going to try and beg.
There we go. That's a better angle.
You ready? You want to try again? Roll over, Charlie. Roll over, Charlie. Ollie, good try. It's always the same on lives, isn't it?
Always.
One more try. Almost. We'll reward that because it's close enough. I want to get a nice one for you guys so you can see him because he goes all the way around sometimes.
He does. See you later, Char.
It's a work in progress. I think it's all too chaotic as usual. So let's try and distract Olive over here with this. Char, you come down here, please. Okay.
You know what they say, don't work with animals.
Especially not live. Roll over, Char. Roll over, Char. Roll over, Char. See, sort of, you can see. I hope you can see he's doing half offering. And I'll see Fish has treated me as well.
Oh yeah, it's a nice big birdie poops.
He's half offering, but not quite.
It's because he knows that eventually he'll just get a treat for doing half offering.
Well, half is better than nothing for now. We need to sort of train the behaviour.
You come in. Everyone's waiting for you.
You are being very distracting. Normally you stay up there. Roll over, Char.
He knows it's being filmed, don't you?
Oh, he's just so close to offering the whole thing. Is it coming up on the camera?
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe offer him a wave and then a roll over.
Yeah, I'll try another distraction. Do a little change. You.
Anything for a snack, hey Chunk?
Olive, you're such a pest.
Looks like I'm the star of the show.
You'd roll over, you'd get some more. You know, he's going to roll over, Chuck. Roll over, Chuck. And Olive, oh my goodness, it's chaos as usual. Roll over, Chuck. Roll over, Chuck. One last try, because I can't get frustrated.
Charlie.
One last try, and we'll finish the session. So I don't want you getting frustrated with it. Roll over, Chuck. Roll over, Chuck. Roll over, Chuck.
He's like, it's too exciting seeing the laptop screen. I think that's why he's getting excited.
Everything's just
so silly.
Exciting. One day we'll do a short. We'll put a short up. So
we will. But as you guys probably know, if you're ever actually trying to get anything on video or anything like that, the birds don't comply, so to speak, and that's completely fine. It doesn't matter. Uh-oh. Now the real fun begins. You come in. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here's Pickles me.
Nervous.
Pickles me. Right, let's see where we're at with the chat. We're going to Daddy. Okay. Scampi's arm is just going to come and be in the way. Okay. Nobody needs to see your back end, do they? Yeah, Sue, the feathers on the head can definitely be a bit itchy and scritchy for a lot of birds, so they can definitely get a bit annoyed by all those pin feathers. And yeah, Iris, Charlie is so funny. Like, he knows that he can give a half effort response, so to speak, and then he just gets a snack. But it is something that we do a lot of training sessions with, because Charlie just loves doing the rollover with David. But obviously, if you want birds to do it on cue, on camera, whatever, then they're not going to do it. But I thought we'd just do it for fun. Do you feed your birds hard-boiled eggs? No, we don't feed hard-boiled eggs. During molting, I should probably actually get some. We occasionally offer plain scrambled egg with nothing added, no oil, no butter, no salt, nothing like that. But it should be a very rare treat, and usually to kind of support molting and that kind of thing. We don't offer egg just kind of willy-nilly, so to speak. It's very much a treat food and a little protein boost, because they don't need it in their diet. Do we have more than 2 conure chick while feeding? They have possessiveness. Do you mean you are like hand feeding chicks? Do you mean that you're breeding them? Not quite sure what you mean. We don't actually have black-capped conures, so we don't really make a whole lot of content on birds that we don't actually have, because we like to use first-hand footage. We don't really like to just use random stuff off the internet, but I'd love to have a black-capped conure.
The kind of behaviour isn't too dissimilar.
No, it is very, very similar to green cheeks and crimsons. Obviously, there'll be some sort of species-specific ones.
Lemon water.
But yeah, it's quite similar to a lot of the conure content that already have it. You've been spoiled.
The glass looks filthy, so I'm not sure if people are going to see.
I don't think anyone can see anyway.
But yeah, it's just a fresh squeezed lemon, which I'm having for myself.
Literally just fresh squeezed lemon with some water.
Too exciting.
Like, give me the lemon water.
Oh, is it not nice? Is it not what you expected?
It's like,
You're expecting fruit juice?
It's like, it's not sweet enough, Daddy.
No, well, you don't get that, do you?
So yeah, guys, if anyone has any other burning questions, let me know in the comments. We are currently rewatching Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer. For anyone who are anime fans, they are 2 of my favourite animes, and we finished the recent Demon Slayer, finished Titan ages ago, and we thought, you know what, let's rewatch it. So that's what we are currently doing. I think we may watch a film tonight, possibly The Joker. I haven't seen that in years, so we will probably watch that, because I am really tired and I may fall asleep during it. We'll see. I'm at that age now in my senior years where I have to be fully alert in order to get through an entire film without falling asleep. Would you like to come and say hello? Should we get some treats? Should we do a little Scampi training session? Should we maybe have a bit more of a successful one than with
He's going to be like, you know what, I don't fancy.
Yeah, he's going to be like, let's not do it either. Let me get some snacks, and then we'll do a little Scam training session.
Charles was even offering, even with all the distractions.
No, I know, so. Charles was offering, but he was, his criteria was not what it normally is. Are you ready, Scam? Come. Good man. So yeah, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat, and then after I've done a bit of training with Scampi, I will answer them. If you don't have any questions, then that's fine as well. Good man. Enjoy the brief interlude of Scrum. Good boy. Session. Good. Good job. Scampi loves his flight training. It's one of his favourite things. You do a lot of outside recall as well, which I can't really show you. Take my word for it. And then we just offer flips over and over again. You flip. Good man. Good job.
Stop it, Pickle.
Maybe I'll do a little Pickle session if she's up for it.
I'm quite sure she'll want to do wings.
You can't just offer the flip over and over again. Ready? Up again. Ready? Station. We can't station now because BB's there. Let's
the way you see a little stumble on camera as well, because you're so keen to go over there.
Pickles P. Should we do it this way around? Ready? Can we do
I might have to do
wings? Good job.
Keep you busy while she's busy.
Can we do wave? Good job. Me shake. Good job. Should we do some recall?
That wasn't good, was it?
Should we do some recall as well? Maybe a spin first, and then a wing.
As it was Pickles there. Okay.
Should we do like a double? Baby. Pickles come.
Spinning on my hand ain't going to get you anything.
You've been lazy. Pickles
Waiting for the birds to clear. There you go. The Pickles was there.
They're both really good at their stationing as well. Once you call Scampi, they'll get at the station. Ready, station. Good job. So smart. Pickles me. Good girl.
Okay, that's quite what we're after.
Time to go on the keyboard. Do a couple more reps and then we'll finish there. Ready? Wing, spin. Whoops. There we go.
Never perfect, is it? On camera. When you're off camera, you're perfect at it. I'm trying to get you to do multiple spins. I'm trying to do it so I don't keep doing that, but
she's like, no, because Pickles is in the way.
It's probably why he keeps offering on my hand. Because he thinks that's what I want from them. Just do a nice
and there you go. I hope you enjoyed that little micro training session.
And the kisses as well, is getting used to that as well, because I want him to be more used to that sort of thing.
Right then, let's see where we're at with the chat.
We're giving him bits of sunflower seed.
Would citrus fruit be safe for my bird to feed for his fruit treat? Absolutely. It's one of those things that everyone says is toxic, but it's not. It's perfectly safe to feed in moderation. I have a whole video about that with my good friend Jason. And yes, we were using sunflower seeds. Those are like hemp seeds and nuts and safflower seeds and things, but sunflower is really easy to portion out, isn't it? Pickles big. Pickles big. And Char's giving you the soundtrack of his people.
Yeah, you can answer if you can get the answer through.
I'll tell you once Charlie's been quiet. You'll come out in a minute. We have 2 per cage. And for anyone who kind of missed it, where is it? That is now Fish's new cage. We changed it because...
What on earth is going on?
I
think Louis knocked down one of the treat cups.
He did. Louis just landed on a treat cup and then fell down.
Wow.
Charlie, sweet boy. This is what they do when we try and film sometimes. It's like, only I may talk. You done? Lovely. So yeah, we keep 2 conures per cage. And that is now Fish's new cage at cockatiel because it works better for him, especially with the risk of night fright. I think that they must come out, you know. So
I feel like it's rewarding bad behaviour.
Well, not when he's making noise, but when he is quiet, because
This little Scampi's being good, aren't you?
yeah, Charlie's shushing. They just get so excited. Again, when we're just sort of doing normal day-to-day stuff, it's just the normal kind of conure noises unless they're really worked up about something. When we're talking or filming or live streaming, they get so excited and they have to just make all the noise. Pickles, that how close can I get? You're giving everyone a big kiss.
It's over there. You do. Oh my goodness, caught another one of you out. Just that the tea towel has a slight rim to it, so I think they're stepping onto a solid surface and then
Scampi, you want to say hello to everybody? Looking very scruffy with your mouth, aren't you? You both are. You have a little cuddle? Ciao. A little Scampi cuddle. Pickles' I just wanted to destroy the laptop. Why are you biting his foot? Why are you biting his foot? Pickles pee. Pickles pee. Pickles pee. Put a blue heart in the chat if you love pickles. Pickles pee. Pickles pee. Scampi man. Pickles pee. Ooh, Pickles pee. Scampi man. They are so silly, aren't you? You get very excited. Yes, you are. You're getting so excited. Yeah, Dawn, it's Charlie's attention-seeking noise, and it's delightful. Welcome, you shabby chicken. Glad you love pickles. Welcome, Momat. I think I'm going to make the executive decision because he's being very noisy. These guys are going to come back in for a bit. I'm going to get Olive and Charlie out when they're quiet. See if I can do some training with him. We'll see. Yeah, Louis knows. Hearts for pickles. All the hearts for pickles. Oh. Right. Sit in here for a minute. Step up. Oh, she's such a good girl. Step up.
What are you missing, Char? From what Dawn said, what are you missing when someone's not around? You need a permanent plushie or something. You've got your Olive, and we're right here, so what's your problem, mate?
It's not just like he wants to be out of the cage kind of thing either. He'll just do it anyway when he wants to have all of the attention.
Oh yeah, definitely, Dawn. If anyone come in here without knowing, everyone would know. It's the one time they are all noisy without regard. When we come back.
They are our sort of burglar alarm. So we know. We know. You come in then. Your manners on the couch, good boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello, Chunk. Here he is. It's the big fella. Olive. Olive. Olive's dancing. Would you like to do some race as well? Shall we come? Good man. You station? Good boy. Kiss, kiss. There she is. Just want to say hello to everybody. Here's sweet baby Olive. She's looking so scruffy. She's looking so scruffy. And there's a Chunk. He's a sweet chunky boy. Say hello. Say, I love you. And kiss. Good man. Right, let's do some recall then. And now Kipling's kicking off. You're not coming out, Kipling.
That's the problem we have with the space we have and the birds. If we had more space, then this would be an issue, because I've developed an theory that Charlie and Kipling have a problem with each other, which we can't work on properly due to the space we have. And that's why when one's out, the other kicks off, and vice versa. So
it's a challenging problem to work through.
It's a very challenging environment to work through.
So
even with that, we made progress. So.
If you want to support us for free, so we can move somewhere bigger, go and watch our content.
Yeah, exactly.
Every video you watch helps us to get one step closer to moving somewhere bigger. And it's free. Although if you want to support us in any other way, we do have our consultations. We have our courses at bestbehavebirds.com. And we have our Patreons. Good man. But we like offering the free option. And we've got about 700 videos between us now on our YouTubes. So plenty to keep going. Good boy. He's so smart. You station? You station? Says no thank you. Can you stay? Yeah. Should we say hello to everybody up close? Would you like to do that?
My Matt's asking about the different cages with fish. Again.
Yeah, so fish is in a different cage now because he's on his own, but also the height of the conure cages poses more of a risk when it comes to night frights from experience, and that is very scary. They are still suitable for cockatiels if you want to, but we felt for fish personally as an individual bird, hello Bubba, it works better for him. And actually in the last week, he has gone down to the substrate to go and forage when he hasn't done that in a very long time. Birdie bird. So that's been really nice as well. Where are you going, sweet bird? Did you see that, guys? Just like, on my way. But yeah, fish was originally in one of those bigger cages. Would you like to say hello to everybody? There's Olive's big foot.
I'd rather give you kisses for treats.
Get free conure foot images on this live stream. It's very funny, isn't it? Is he very funny? Is he very funny? Birdie bird. Olive, get your feet out of the way. Out of the way. That's it. That's a good girl. Giving everyone a kiss. No, Charles, like you can look at my tail. We're not doing any training because that would be more entertaining apparently. Can you wave? Good job. Good job, little babies. So yeah, as David said, it can be a challenge to manage the birds in the space that we currently have, because they're very good at setting each other off when it comes to being cheeky.
Let that be a lesson to you with regards to rescuing. Rescuing is a great thing, but when you rescue birds, you let yourself in for more problems than you could have, so you have to be prepared to work through them.
Yeah, prepare for the worst. Prepare for difficult situations that are challenging. Obviously, we have quite a unique situation because we do have 7 birds here, and not everybody is crazy enough to have 7 birds. Well, it's not small.
Small with regard, not small.
It's small in the sense of we want to provide bigger. And I think that some of the challenges that we face, because again, we are not perfect, despite being certified professional bird trainers, we are not perfect. And we do have challenges with our own flock because only fish is from a breeder, a bird that we've had from a chick. Everybody else, stop ruining that, you. Everybody else is rescue or rehome. So it is challenging. Welcome, Terry. I'm so pleased that you could finally join us for a freak out. Hope you enjoyed that. 21 birds. That's definitely a handful, this Shana 77. Definitely a handful. Chunky birds. Kipling's like, do you know what? I'm going to just make a load of noise. Charlie's like, just going to have some flying around. What are you doing up there?
Up there.
You're just having a full-on crazy zoomies. Would you like a drink? Crazy zoomies from the babies. So, yeah, you okay? Want a snack? Yeah, Charlie. Charlie's cute baby. Let's have a little drink. Yeah, good man. Yeah, any other burning questions, guys? Otherwise, we might finish things up a little bit earlier than usual. I don't think I have anything else on my list. Nothing else too exciting has been going on with the flock. It's been just chaos here, as usual, with plenty of stuff behind the scenes. And again, a lot of that does get shared on our Discord server, which you can join by joining our Patreon, or just, being part of the community and stuff and joining in that way. So, yes, it's chaos. Birds are chaos. There's feathers everywhere from molting. You guys okay? They're just hanging out there. Just had a little drink after that chaos. Mo, that's very cute that your bird is hanging out on your shoulder. Baby, are you coming in? Yeah, should we get some hemp seeds? You can come and hang out. Oh dear. You come in. There's my baby. Baby number 1, baby number 2. Lovely. Yeah, and there we are. Yeah, so I'm actually going to be releasing my next video in a couple of days, rather than doing it on the usual Saturday. So that'll be coming out as well. So make sure that you turn on notifications if you haven't already, so that you find out when our videos go live. And hopefully you enjoy that one. It's going to be about keeping your bird happy and healthy. And, with January being one of those months where a lot of people go on a bit of a health kick, I thought it was quite appropriate to sort of talk about that. But there are loads of tips to keep your birds happy and healthy. So hopefully you can join in with the comments to share your top tips. What is so funny? What is so funny? Look how pretty you are. What are you saying to everyone? Who are you speaking to? Baby bird. Baby bird. Baby, baby, baby. Baby bird. What'd you say? What'd you want? I love you too. So silly. He doesn't love me. He just knows that that gets him treats. But I've actually run out of treats now, Char. Maybe, have we got one? Oh no, I have got a couple. You're in luck. What else has been going on? I feel like I've kind of spoken about everything really. So I guess I will finish things up in the next sort of 2 minutes or so. So now is your sort of last chance if you have any other burning questions that you would like to ask us. I'm really glad that you've learned a lot from us, Terry, and from the birds and everything else. Really appreciate that, and you are welcome, Dawn. Baby, baby, well, you're so noisy, you noisy baby chunk. I love you. He's like, where are the treats? Thank you. You're welcome, Cherry. It's always interesting to do live streams because we never know. We never know how they're going to respond. We never know whether they're going to be baby or not. Charlie, sweet baby. What's he saying? Hey, baby. You star of the show. What do you want to say to everybody? I'm glad that you guys have found the sprouting video useful as well. It did take a really long time for me to actually put it all together because I needed to get lots of B-roll, and it was all good fun, but it's finally out now. And of course, with YouTube or Patreon, if you guys ever have any video requests, I would always love to hear from you so that we can make content that you actually find value in, as well as content we find interesting. Charlie's getting excited. And yes, I apologise, Terry, that the flock are chirping because my guys do like to set all of the birds off in your home. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Susan. And yes, I also watch a lot of bird videos, Terry, so do not be embarrassed. Let them tease because it's perfectly normal to be obsessed with birds. But with that in mind, I'm going to wrap things up. So I hope you enjoyed the utter chaos that is a BirdNerdSophie live stream. Also, I mentioned this on Instagram the other day. If you didn't know, we don't just have birds here at BirdNerd HQ. We also have we have tarantulas, we have jumping spiders, velvet spiders, isopods, and praying mantids. And if you would like to see those, or you would like to get over your fear, because I know a lot of people don't like them, then head over to Spoodopods. David's going to hopefully write it in the chat in a minute, or I'll do it, or someone will do it. Because Spoodopods is David's second channel, and we show off the other animals that live in our home and grace us with their presence. And actually, they're not as scary as you might think. They are really wonderful, and we hope that, you know, with his channel and stuff, that we can educate people and show them that they're not so bad. They're actually quite beautiful. In fact, one of our tarantulas is going to grow up to be bright blue, bright pink, and fluffy. And, you know, who doesn't want that in their life? Charlie is so overexcited. He's now nibbling, and we don't really want that. He's getting overstimulated because I'm talking. So I'm going to write David's channel name in the chat, which is his second channel. So do make sure you head over to Spoodopods to go and support that and learn a little bit more about some of the other critters in our lives. But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Thank you very much for coming. And again, special thanks to YouTube channel members and Patreon backers as well. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much, Lesson Voltron. Take care, and I will see you later.